Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is Pinstar Plays Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Yeah, but you didn't have this on your list of games that I'd poke my head into, but then again I also picked up a horse racing game randomly. Because, while yes, this game is an arcade racer, usually the domain of the fast twitch reflex, which is usually not my domain, this particular incarnation of the series, and for those of you not familiar with the Sonic Racing series, it is, I'd say, Sega's answer to the Mario Kart series, except this generation, it's supposed to be a lot better than Nintendo's offering. Don't at me in the comments. I haven't actually played the Nintendo version, so I cannot say that as a factual statement, but that seems to be the general gist that I've been hearing. And I mean, at the very least, this game I am very much enjoying. But yes, it is an arcadey kart racer, item spam, and you know, hectic, chaotic thing, but there is a strategic twist to it. Allow me to explain. So in the game, there are 5 different vehicle types, and there are tons of variations within each vehicle classification. You've got acceleration, handling, power, boost, and speed. And as you can see from those 5 stats, they all sort of correspond to one of those particular stats. Now, that's basically speed is your top speed, acceleration is how quickly you get to your top speed, handling is how good you are at steering, power is your ability to recover from item hits, as well as dealing with collisions with other players, and then boost is how quickly you get those mini turbos when you're doing those drifting around corners. So each vehicle has its own set of stats, but in addition to that, you have this roster of characters, each of which have their own sort of classification. So you've got Sonic is a speed character, Tails is acceleration, Knuckles is power, and you can see from the little lighter blue glowing bits the modifier on the vehicle stats that the character brings to the table. So you can sort of, and you can mix and match. You don't have to put a power character in a power vehicle, even though that is the traditional designation for them. So I've been doing some experimentation, mixing and matching my stats and spreads and whatnot. And I've come across Cream here, the cute little bunny girl here, in a giant SUV, which is a power class vehicle here. Now, that is about the same level of customization you'd get from like Mario Kart in terms of being able to customize your character and your ride to handle differently. But this game goes one layer deeper rather. Gadgets. Every player, once you've gotten through sort of the introductory series of races, has this panel, a gadget kit, that has 6 slots on it. And within this gadget kit, there are tons and tons and tons and tons of different things, different gadgets that you can equip to your cart that have a rather significant impact on how your cart handles, starting abilities, special abilities, item modifiers, or whole kit upgrades. And you have 6 slots. Some of the more powerful items take up more than 1 slot, with the most powerful of them taking up 3 of them, half of your kit. But you still can mix and match these however you want. So therein lies a huge swath of strategy here. So I'm going to show you guys my particularly favorite build here in the game here, both for gameplay reasons, but also aesthetic purposes as well. And I'm still sort of experimenting with it. So that is, let me pull this one up. There we go. So this particular item here, the Drift Charge Kit, This is a cart. Our cart, despite being a power cart, actually has a really high boost stat, which is really, really good. Now you might say, well, Pinstar, if you want a lot of boost, why don't you just run a boost cart, like those little surfboard-looking things? The extreme gears is what they call them in game. Well, those things tend to have extremely low power and get knocked way the heck back every time they get hit with an item. And spoiler alert, you're going to get hit with items. No, I'd say even probably more so than in Mario Kart. So with a power cart, you can tank those hits a lot better while still maintaining a really healthy amount of boost. Now, normally one of the big downsides to the power vehicles is they have really awful handling. But if we take Cream, who is a handling character, give it a drift charge kit, which one of the benefits gives us at 3 extra points in handling. Our handling's actually not that bad. I mean, 37 obviously is below average, but compared to some of the bottom basement brick handlings that some of the other carts, baseline, like if you put a power character in a power cart, you're going to be driving a brick basically. Now it gets even better. So we have here technical drift, which increases the charging speed even further. So we're going to be really leaning in on boosts. But the downside is that the chances of sliding out also increase. Now, this tip is misleading. It basically gives you ice physics when you're turning, which sounds bad, but actually is not that bad when you're in a power cart, because it actually lets you turn a little bit more aggressively. And if you screw it up and slam into a wall, power carts don't lose rings, the thing that you collect to get higher speed when you hit walls. And then lastly, Slipstream Bounty is a good way to get rings. I'm still sort of experimenting with this last singleton slot, so don't take this as gospel, but this is what I've been doing for now. So let's go with this, shall we? And let's play. Let's play a Grand Prix here.
Hello.
Also, you can customize your cart. I did this paint job and all the decals and whatnot. Those don't do anything to your stats other than just make your cart look nice. Let's go Sonic Speed. This would be akin to, I think, 150cc in Mario Kart terms. Now, one of the other aspects to this series is that you get a randomly picked rival that you race against. Now, the rival is one of the AI racers, but they are supercharged, they have higher stats, and are generally a heck of a lot more competent than everybody else. So it's really going to be you versus them, although you still have everybody else in there. So you know what? Let's dive in. We are going up against Shadow here, Shadow the Hedgehog. Let me move the cursor so it does not annoy everybody. Not a callbacks to old Sega Sonic levels.
The competition will be fierce. Are you prepared for it?
I will do my best, Mr. Shadow. Just you watch.
I do like it that they have a combination of voice lines for every pair of player character versus every other rival out there. Some of them are pretty funny. Ah, shoot! I messed up my boost. That's why we started. All right, see how we're collecting rings just by being behind people? That's our drift boost in action. And see our drift thing here? Our drift meter's going up real fast. And we don't really mind bumping into other people. But yeah, just being behind people gives us rings. Drifting gives us boosts and speed. So even though our top speed isn't actually that huge, we still can go pretty darn fast. I'm going to take a little shortcut here. This little laser guy will give us a little jump ahead. There's our rival up in front. So one of the other... See what I mean about you're going to get hit? We're going to get hit. So So the reason why this game is called CrossWorlds is in between each lap, you go to a random stage. So this was randomly picked for this particular race. And we do one lap on this stage, and then we go back and finish the series on back on the home course after we finish this lap. So it helps mix things up a little bit. And some stages play very differently to some of the others. Dang it, Storm, get out of my way. That was meant for Shadow. I can't let him front run too much. Nope. Dang it. Ooh, somebody hit the ghost. The ghost is the shell here. So that's going to give, Shadow a little bit of a whack. Oh, wait, that's not Shadow, it's Sonic. Oh, come on. I have a shield, but it doesn't work if I don't activate it. I'm holding on to it for, like, the final stretch. I saw them set off a tornado there. Can I hit this? No, I cannot. Unfortunately, yeah. Ooh, boost, triple boost. So boosts lets you go back speed across grass. He still placed first, but at least I got second behind him.
I want to do that again.
We can catch up, but yeah, the AI is not a joke, especially at the higher levels. This is a level 7 AI. So, I mean, at the beginning they start you off lower level, so it's not this hard. I've beaten level 7s before, but not consistently, so this is not a guarantee. So let's go for the next round. We're on the back foot. We have a few races to go.
Wasting my time.
They have a different line if you beat them in the first race. Also, going back to the topic of the rings, basically the more rings you have, the higher your top speed. And 100 is sort of your cap out level of rings. So we want to get to 100 rings as quickly as possible. Of course, you lose rings when you get hit.
Excuse me.
And of course, we want to pick up rings along the course here. You get fivers. You can get it from people who get hit. They drop rings. And yeah, the other benefit to power characters is that normally you would drop rings if you hit walls or other characters. Power characters don't drop rings when they hit a wall, and they only drop rings. Hang on, that's a shortcut. Also, if you are, if you're in the lead by the end of the first lap, you get to pick the track. Frenzy is a special modifier for the second lap here. In this case, everybody gets free boosts, constantly refilling. Right into the dino. Oh, right under his foot. Okay, I'll take it. Still, we're kind of far behind. Well, not super far. There's Shadow. He must have gotten hit. Alright, see what we can do here. Because we got to stay ahead of him, otherwise his lead's going to get way too... Come on, stay on the track. Little shortcut here that only opens up on the final lap. All right, we're gonna have to make this wisp count. Cut across the grass. If we can get ahead of Shadow, we'll be in better shape. I would have liked to have gotten first to get way ahead of him, but you know what? I'll take the boost over him. I mean, he's still ahead of us. We only went up by 1 point net, but it's progress. All right, last race. Well, last individual track of this round, but not the last race of the Grand Prix. Let's see if I can finally get the boost. All right, I think I got the boost. And yeah, let's see if we can't farm up the slipstream bonuses here. Whoop. Also, when you do tricks in the air, you get a boost when you land, depending on how many tricks you do. Up to 3. That was a magnet that stopped whatever it was that was about to attack me. Ooh, do I get to choose? I'll take random track.
That should have been me. Random track.
Ooh, Chow Park. Oh no, Chow Park. I hate Chow Park, actually, despite the fact that Cream canonically likes Chow Park. There's a really nasty turn up here where you can go fly, right here. You can go flying off the stage there. The AI seems to never, ever have a problem with that, but we sure do. Ooh, almost fell off there. Ha! Somebody used the weights, which hits first and second place, so I'm actually... Gotcha. That bomb, if you hold on to it, gets bigger and bigger, but I had a good shot lined up, so I wanted to ping him. Let's get that magnet behind. That Jark Chow swaps everybody's items, or just makes you redraw random ones. I forget which is which. Oh yeah, ow. That's the blue shell, and unfortunately the tornado does not protect you from that. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, first place! Yes! Ooh, and Shadow did not come second, so I actually made up some ground from him. Nice. He could still catch me in the finals, but we finally pulled ahead. So now the finals, you do 3 laps, 1 on each course. We're using the portal system to transport yourself between each course, all in one seamless race. This is, I like this gimmick for this game. It mixes things up nicely.
Overcome.
Yeah, so now that we're leading here, he's got a different line. Oh yeah, so first place in this gets 18 points instead of 15. So if he gets first, he's still beating us. Alright, let's farm up our drift boost here. Ooh, Omachan lets you go over terrain and also gives you rings. Got a booster so we can go clip the corner there. Oh, give me a defense item. Dang it, not quickly enough. Yeah, no ring picking this time. It is guaranteed which worlds you're getting to. I'm not quite close enough to get the Slipstream bonus. Oh good, I'm glad I'm not in first. But his little tornadoes can get you if you're not careful. Use the tornado to block the boxing glove. Get the double item box so my rivals don't get it. And they have the same thing where if you're, the further you are ahead, the less powerful the items you get, and obviously the people way in the back get the good stuff to help them try and catch up. So that stuff makes you lose your items and obscures your view. Oops. No. Ow. Dang it. Yeah, that cuts the back of your card off. Temporarily, anyway. Oop. Come on. Yes! Woo! Oh, and Shadow must have gotten pummeled. Phew. Close one, but I'll take it. We take those. Alright, folks. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.